Good morning. It's day 5. Took a couple days off, full day off at VVR yesterday, and got some well-earned rest, well-needed rest actually. I don't know if we earned it with a couple days hiking, but we did need it. We are currently at the Bear Ridge Trail. It's a little farther south than the one we wanted to take, which was Bear Creek, but the shuttle driver that brought us down here recommended this one. It's a little longer, but it's a lot less steep grade, so we're going to take advantage of his knowledge. So we're going to head up Bear Creek Trail and hit the JMT. It's probably about 9 miles, I think. And we'll check in with you farther up the road. So we're taking a little breather up here on Bear Creek Trail. Very pretty up here. It's a pretty good hike up. It's steady up, but not totally steep like the other trail would have been. So we're going to put in probably an extra mile or two to save the grade. But we'll take it. This is just more of a slow, steady, with a couple downs, but then you start going up again. Hey guys, we are on the Bear Creek Trail, riding a ridge right now, overlooking the Bear Creek down there. Got about 6.5 miles to go before we hit the JMT again. Brian's nursing a bum heel. Hopefully it'll get better later on. We're going to break for lunch and we're going to wrap it up, ice it, and all that. But doing good now. Looks like there's some thunderstorms actually rolling through. Hopefully they'll bypass us. It's kind of hit and miss up here. They'll build and then don't do anything, and other times you'll have one build and you get rained on. So we'll check in with you a little later. Well, all right, everybody. We're retracing our steps back down to Lake Edison. We're on the Bear Creek Trail here, going back to our original trailhead. We got down into the creek valley there, and the trails were very confusing. No signs other than the one back to VVR. We couldn't find where the trail continued across the river. I forded the river, checked through the woods, absolutely nothing. Couldn't find it. Got some casualties on my knees, but yeah, we figured it was going to be safer to just head back and spend another night at VVR and discuss what we're going to do from this point, because we were running out of time. We weren't going to make the JMT because we still had like 6.9 miles to go at that point, and we wasted an hour. So we're going back to civilization for now. Hi all. We made it back to Vermillion Valley Resort out here on Lake Edison. We actually got back to the trailhead and caught just a passerby. They were driving by as soon as we got out, luckily, so we caught a ride in the back of a pickup truck, saved Brian the walk with his bum ankle, or his bum foot. So we're going to stay here another night. It's actually a pretty fun place to stay anyways. Tends to be the party crowd and a lot of neat people you meet. We just met another law enforcement officer from Indianapolis that actually know him from the Facebook groups. So it seems like interesting hiker culture. Everybody seems to know everybody. So we'll stay here and evaluate what we're going to do next, whether or not we continue on or call it at this point. I think Brian's more for trying to give it another try tomorrow, and we can probably do it one more day. But if that fails, then we're going to be done. So we'll let you know what happens. Just want to kind of show you guys where we're staying these last 2 nights. This is our cabin we had observed on our downtime. It's pretty cool. Out the door. Pretty cozy. Great for hikers to get a good night rest if they want to rent them. Bathroom, kitchenette.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Turn out the light. Oh, wait.
Here's that other lyric.
What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. What do you do? Oh, wait, no. What do you do when your love is away? Are you worried because you're on your own? How do you feel at the end?
Well, it's a nice stormy day here at Lake Edison, California, VVR Ranch. We have decided to go ahead and bail on the trail until next year. We've already started planning our trip for next year. So Brian had some issues with his foot a couple weeks before the trip. Got healed up. We came out, and on like day 2, I didn't know exactly what he did, but it's reappeared. Could have slipped on a rock or something. So we attempted to go out yesterday, and we got up to a trailhead, made a wrong turn. It wasn't all of our fault. It was sort of like the bad decision on our part to accept someone else's recommendation on what trailhead to go out. Ended up coming back because we couldn't find the actual trail after it got to the water. But anyways, Brian's foot was just really bothering him. By the time we got back here, it was pretty painful. He was barely moving down the trail. So I made the decision, even though he wanted to rest up a couple days and try to continue on. I said no, the section that we're getting ready to hit is going to be very remote, and it'll be a bad idea to do that. So this morning I think we came to a consensus that we're bailing, and next year we'll come and pick up from where we left off. So no worries, we've already had a great time here. Saw some amazing things, met a bunch of cool people on the trail and here at the resorts. So we're just sitting here trying to coordinate our exit. Luckily my wife is handling that, thank you. And just communicating through the Garmin's, which were pretty neat. Usually you can get messages back between 15-20 minutes apart. So we'll be out to Fresno and Oakland tomorrow, and then the 15th we're going to take the train, which was our original plan, out of Reno. So at least we're going to get that out of the way. So I'm going to get inside out of this storm, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Kind of just like, we need service for lyrics. I'm like, don't right on the beach, just don't even know.
one. One day down that back mountain hills of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. One day his woman went off with another guy, hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that, he said, I'm gonna get that boy.
We actually have a cabin at Rocky.
Say you want a revolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world. Yeah. But say you change the Constitution.